All right, so let's have a look at items and inventories inside of the toolkit. So what I have right here is a hotbar inventory. This is similar to something like in Minecraft, Rust, or many other games where you might want to pick up and equip items. So here I have a list of different items. I can click on them and have them add to my inventory right here. Then I can use the scroll wheel to select them. And some of these items are equipable, such as the trophy and the compass, but the key is not. And with the torch, if I press F, it is going to turn it on and off. Now, you can also place items down from your inventory, such as the trophy here. I can put down back in the world, and that removes it from the inventory. Same thing with the compass as well. So yeah, that is a look at the hotbar inventory. Let's have a look now at the window inventory. So this right here is the window inventory. If we press tab, we can open up this little window right here, which of course is customizable. So let's pick up these items. We can pick up these items like so, and inside of our inventory, we can see them here. We can even go ahead and hover over them and have a little description of what they are. And we can also inspect some items. So with the window inventory, if I click on the trophy, you can see it is going to open it up inside of the inspect screen so we can further analyze it, okay? And this door right here, if we have the key in our inventory, this is going to allow us to open the door. And there we go. And as you can see, the key was then removed. So yeah, that is a look at the hotbar and window inventories. Now let's have a look at the item system, because that is the most important part here. So the way that items work inside of Exploration Toolkit is they are represented by game objects. But each game object needs to understand the item name and icon that it is. So the way we do this is with a scriptable object. If I go over to the implementation data items folder, you can see I have a number of different item scriptable objects here, and each of these are an item data. To create one, you can right click, go over to create, Exploration Toolkit, item data. And here you can see we can give it a display name, a description, an icon to be displayed in the inventory, as well as an item prefab. This is used for if you want to give the player the item via scripting and not picked up in the world. This will instantiate the prefab. For example, with the torch, okay? If you want to give the player the torch at the start of the game, it needs to spawn that prefab in. Now, if we have a look at the actual game objects in the scene, you can see it has an interactable, and it also has an item script. This item script references which item data it is, and then some flags such as can it be added to our inventory? Do we add it to our inventory when we interact with it? Do we destroy this item when it is removed from our inventory? And can we inspect it in the inventory? So this item component is very important. And then since this is an inspectable item, we can also drag on the inspectable component, okay? Now for the inventory itself, what we need to do is go to our toolkit manager and add in the inventory controller. Okay, the inventory controller found in the core prefabs systems controllers folder. This right here is essentially our inventory. This keeps track of all the items we have. It manages also equipping and inspecting these items. So yeah, we need one of these. You can define the size of the inventory as well as any starting items you want to give the player. You can then define if we can pick up items in the world, can we equip items that are stored, and can we inspect items that are stored. Now for the inventory window itself, we simply want to drag in the prefab, which can be found in the core prefabs inventories folder here. We can give either an inventory window or an inventory hotbar, and these right here just render and allow interactions for that. So just drag that in. It doesn't have to be a child of the manager, it can just be anywhere in your scene here. And yeah, you can of course modify these prefabs if you want to change the visual design of them, of course, or you can create your own. It's entirely up to you. So yeah, that is a look at the items and inventory system inside of the toolkit.